Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another showcase for you today featuring Meloetta in the Open Master League. So yes, Meloetta, if you're wondering how this trainer got a level 50 Meloetta, well, I believe this Meloetta actually is not level 50. I believe it's a lower level based on the CP. Let me know if I'm wrong, but that's what it looks like based on the CP. It would be very difficult to get a level 50 Meloetta. I guess not impossible. I mean, I myself have like 92 XL rare candies that I could use, and I don't even raid that much, so I'm sure there's trainers who have a lot more than that. So I guess not impossible, but very difficult. Anyway, let's go ahead and look at these battles. Excadrill, Latios with Dragon Breath, and then Meloetta with Quick Attack. So Quick Attack, of course, was buffed. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty good Pokemon. Now, Melo is actually really good. I actually lost to a Meloetta. I think it was I don't think it was last season. I think it was 2 seasons ago. I really didn't know how to play against it, to be honest. Anyway, let's go ahead and see how these battles play out right now. We're going to see this Rock Slide going into the Yveltal, and that is going to be enough to pick up the KO there. And out comes Togekiss. Out comes Meloetta, though. Although Excadrill does well against Togekiss, he could land a Rock Slide or a couple Rock Slides. But Meloetta wants some action. We're going to see this Psyshock come out, and that will do a good amount of damage. Actually, that did a little bit more than I thought, to be honest. They do get off an attack. Meloetta just going to let it go, but Meloetta is really tanky, actually, so I'm sure it survives this. It does survive it, barely, but it does survive it. They do switch in the Dragonite, so Dragonite will be hit with a Psyshock right now. Doing a lot, of course. If you know, they have Dazzling Gleam on the Meloetta if they could have gotten to it, but they can't. Excadrill is going to go ahead and shield this one up. Going to be a Dragon Claw. That's fine. They're going to get off another attack. Hopefully it's not a superpower. Hopefully it's another Dragon Claw. It is another Dragon Claw, but it's still getting the Excadrill low. I think you... oh man, yeah, the Togekiss can charm down, unfortunately. Like one charm will KO the Excadrill. Even though Excadrill resisted, one charm will be enough. Yeah, I mean, I think like when they put in the Togekiss, I think what you do is stay in with the Excadrill, get to a couple Rock Slides if you can, and then the Meloetta can get to the Dazzling Gleam maybe against the Dragonite. But anyway, good game. Let's move on to the next one. Picking up a great matchup, of course. So we'll see how this goes. Able to get off this Drill Run. Super effective damage. It does not one-shot a Metagross, but it does do a lot of damage. They do shield it up, though. And they're going to be able to throw an attack. Could be a bait, could be an Earthquake. No shield. Wow, what a risky call, but able to correctly call it. In comes the Dragonite. Dragonite will be hit with this Rock Slide, and they do go ahead and shield it. So down 2 shields. Out comes Latios. Now, both of them do have Dragon Breath, so both of them are doing super effective damage towards each other. But this Latios is going to be able to get to this Dragon Claw. That will be able to pick up the knockout. Very nice. And in comes Mamoswine. Okay, so that's totally fine. Look how much damage Latios is doing. Holy cow. Gonna go ahead and shield it. Yeah, look how much damage Latios is doing. Gonna be able to get off this Luster Purge. Very cool to see this in action, to be honest. So Luster Purge is gonna KO. And in comes Metagross. Metagross is gonna be able to farm down, but that is okay. Meloetta is coming in, and yes, all these moves are resisted. But to be honest, you still have a shield, not even gonna use it. Meloetta is really tanky. You could definitely take a Medium Mash. Gonna actually switch out. Okay, just gonna switch out. Just gonna absorb that and then switch out. That works too. So this is going to be enough to KO, and that is going to be a good game. Very well played to both trainers. So Meloetta, very cool to see. Very cool. That would be cool when they bring it back. I mean, Meloetta has another form, so they probably will release that at some point. Maybe we can get some candy for that. That way, Excadrill into Mewtwo. Okay. Okay. I guess you have to... Well, this is not a Focus Blast. I was going to say I guess you have to worry about a Focus Blast, but this is not a Focus Blast. So it still does like 50%. So another one will KO, but Excadrill will land this Drill Run, and that is going to pick up the shield. They're going to switch out into Kyogre. So out comes Latios. Good matchup as long as they don't hit you with Blizzard, and this is only a Surf, so Latios is not going to shield it. Easy, you can take that easy. We're going to see a Luster Purge or a Dragon Claw. Probably a Dragon Claw. Yeah, we do see the Dragon Claw. And this is going to probably connect. Yeah, they let it go. And I think this is just another Surf. I mean, the damage is adding up, but Latios can definitely take it. Can we see a farm down? Oh, that's... No, okay. I don't know if they could have gotten it. I wasn't counting Kyogre. But either way, Latios is able to get to another Dragon Claw, and that is going to KO the Kyogre. Very nice. So in comes Mamoswine. Mamoswine farms down. What is going to come in right now? Is it going to be the Meloetta? No, it's going to be the Excadrill, because Excadrill is able to get to a drill run. Okay. Rockslide is super effective, isn't it? But that's okay, picking up the shield anyway. And now in comes Meloetta. Meloetta with 2 shields is going to be doing really well here. Avalanche going to be doing a lot, but still able to take it. We're going to see a Psyshock come out from the Meloetta right now. Meloetta is going to have to carry, but with 1 shield, I think it might be able to do so. They do get off an attack. Oh no, 2 shields. They have 2 shields. Why did I only think they had 1 shield? I don't know. But either way, able to shield that one. And now Meloetta can get off a Psyshock. Actually, we're going to see a farm down. So we're going to see the double shield here and then the quick attack farm down, which is really nice, actually. So we're going to be able to farm that down. Meloetta is low, but it does have a lot of energy. In comes that Mewtwo. Going to go ahead and go for the Dazzling Gleam. How much will it do? Not enough to KO it. Going to... Oh my gosh, going to make that catch. What a beautiful catch. And is the Psyshock enough to KO the Mewtwo? I guess we'll find out. If it is, Meloetta is going to win, and I think it is. That catch was 100% required in order to win this game, but this should be enough to KO the Mewtwo. Yeah, it is. Okay, great game. Well played. Beautiful catch coming in. You love to see it. Well done. Yeah, well done. To both trainers. Both trainers really played well. But let's go ahead and move into the next one. Excadrill into Dialga. So you definitely love to see this matchup. They do switch out into Mewtwo. Okay, this is just a Side Strike. Gonna go ahead and take it. I'll probably throw an attack and then switch out. Oh no, just charge up a lot of energy and then switch. Okay. Now, if they have Shadow Ball, that is also resisted. So they might as well throw the Side Strike. Focus Blast would be neutral if they have it. But Side Strike still does so much damage. We're actually going to see a Side Shock. This is resisted by Mewtwo. I don't think they'll shield it. Yeah, maybe going for the Dazzling Gleam there was the play because Side Shock is resisted. But that's okay. We're going to see a Side Strike. Okay. And now are we going to see a Dazzling Gleam? Oh, not before they get off an attack. Meloetta is going to go ahead and invest the shield here. And it's going to be a Side Strike. And we do see the Dazzling Gleam here. They might shield this now if they want to farm down. We'll have to see. No, they don't shield it. Okay, so they let that go. Very nice. In comes Dialga. And now you can have the Excadrill come back. But the Excadrill, unfortunately, is low. So it will threaten... Like, the Dialga can threaten the Excadrill, even with Iron Head, but at least Excadrill has this drill run, and maybe be able to get to another one. No, I think they'll get to an Iron Head. No, they don't get to an Iron Head, or they're going for the farm down, but either way, this drill run is going to probably get the final shield. It is going to be able to get the final shield, and out comes Latios. But Latios is taking so much damage from the Dragon Breath attacks, right? Latios is going to go ahead and shield. Going to be a Draco. Oh, they actually stole the Draco Media. That's actually good because the incoming Dragon Breath attacks won't do as much. So it's actually good that they threw the Draco Media. They do switch out into Metal. This is actually not good. Yeah, Rock Slide. This is going to be a loss here because Rock Slide, is it enough? Oh, they go for Superpower. Superpower's resisted. Definitely want to go for Rock Slide there. But that's fine. Again, it's training a little bit lower of level, and that's totally fine. Nothing wrong with that, I'm just saying. So there might be some mistakes here and there, but I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. I mean, I make mistakes, so it doesn't matter. We all make mistakes. That's how we learn, right? So Superpower will KO the Latios, and in comes Excadrill, and yeah, they're going to be able to KO the Excadrill, and that's going to be a good game. Very well played to both trainers. Yeah, well done. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to win that one, but that's okay. Loving the Latios and Meloetta Spice. I don't really consider Meloetta Spice, I guess. But it's not super meta. You don't see it a lot. A little bit of lag there, unfortunately. In comes Meloetta. They're going to bring in Mewtwo. And going for the Psyshock again. Interesting not going for the Dazzling Gleam, or at least charging up for it. The Mewtwo shields. I mean, if you're like me, you don't know the counts on Meloetta with quick attack. So I probably wouldn't have known honestly, I didn't even know it had Dazzling Gleam, to be honest. But, you know, that could be a reason why people are either shielding or not shielding in some situations. But we're going to see a Dazzling Gleam come out right now. The Mewtwo did not shield, probably expecting another Psyshock, so that is huge. Dragonite will be able to farm down. You do have the Excadrill with the Rock Slide, of course, but again, you do have to watch out for the Superpower nowadays. And they did get an energy advantage. This could be a Superpower. Let's see if it is. It is not. It's a Dragon Claw. Usually they do throw the Dragon Claw first if you have 2 shields, but not all the time. But Latios is coming in. Latios going to be hit with an attack. This is not enough for payback. It's a dynamic punch, actually. Resisted. I thought it was going to be a rock slide, but that's okay. We're going to see this Dragon Claw come in from the Latios. Latios is going to get the shield there, so final shield from the opponent. We're going to see a shield. This is probably another dynamic punch. It is. Could be single moved again, you never know. We're going to see a farm down. No, we're going to see a Dragon Claw. Good Dragon Claw, so I think this is fine. This is going to KO, right? And then the Dragonite is coming in. You're doing a lot of damage with the Dragon Breath attacks, and in comes this Excadrill. I don't know if this is enough to KO the Dragonite. I feel like it's not. Oh, it is. Okay, never mind, it is. It is enough to KO. Beautiful, but you still had a shield even if it wasn't, as long as they don't get the 2 moves, which they may have if that didn't KO. But either way, great game. Moving on, Excadrill into Togekiss. You absolutely love to see it. The Togekiss is leaving for the Machamp, and now Meloetta is trying to come out, but we're seeing some lag. So Excadrill took a lot of unnecessary counter attacks, but Meloetta does eat up that Cross Chop, which is neutral. And Meloetta does have Psy Shock, so it is super effective towards the Machamp, of course. So no baiting, no going up. Just going to go ahead and go for the Psy Shock. They actually shield. They do want to get off an attack. Crush Chop is not going to KO, but we still see a shield. It's actually a Rock Slide. I think you do want to throw Crush Chop in that situation. More weak connection, you love to see it. So Meloetta is going to be hit with another Crush Chop. That is barely not going to KO, allowing the Meloetta to get to this Psy Shock. Now, this might get the shield from the Machamp. We'll have to see. No, they let it go, and that is going to KO. So it worked out. Kyogre will farm down. Obviously, you don't want to bring in the Excadrill. You cannot. They have 2 strong answers in the pack, 2 Excadrill. So out comes this Latios. They're going to switch on to Togekiss, and you love to see it. So, I mean, they're not going to be able to farm you down before you get to 3 Rock Slides, I don't think. We do see a shield in the first one, but you could definitely get to 1 more. Oh, I guess you can only get... Yeah, oh, okay, never mind. I thought you'd be able to get to 3 more, but no, I guess this is the only one you can get to before they farm you down. But at least you get to 1. You can't get to another one, unfortunately. Okay, gonna go ahead and shield. You gotta go for the Luster Purge. The Dragon... Oh, that's Dazzling Gleam. Good shield there. Yeah, you gotta go for the Luster Purge. The Dragon Claw is double resisted. I wouldn't KO, so gonna go ahead and go for the Luster Purge. That will be enough to KO. Out of shields, Kyogre's coming in. Kyogre's gonna be able to win this one. Yeah, the lag may have affected things early on. I mean, I would say it did. Surf doesn't KO, but then they could Waterfall down. So good game. Unfortunately, not gonna be able to win that one. I mean, chalk it up to some lag, I guess. I don't really know. But moving on, we have a Giratina on the opposing side. Definitely not a good matchup. You know, I remember battling a Meloetta, as I mentioned earlier in the video a couple seasons ago, when it was the Master League Classic, because I don't play the Open Master League, so it's the Master League Classic, and I had my Giratina on the Meloetta, which was really unfortunate for me because all the moves are resisted, unless you have Dragon Pulse, but of course I didn't. But they do bring in the Metagross, and this is a great answer to Meloetta, unfortunately, because Meloetta's moves are all resisted. So I don't think they could Bullet Punch down, though. So yeah, they're going to go ahead and throw the Media Mash. So at least they throw that. And then you could bring in the Excadrill. Excadrill would love to farm down, but I don't think that's too much. That is way too much. Yeah, just going to go ahead and throw. That would be too much to farm down, right? So we're going to see this Drill Run come in. That is going to pick up the shield, and they're going to be able to throw an attack. Excadrill is going to go ahead and shield it. And it's going to be a Media Mash. So nice bait by the opponent, but it is worth the shield there. And they're going to switch out into Giratina. Out comes Latios. Latios probably just going for the farm down, but it is a Psychic type, so you kind of have to shield, right? I mean, Shadow Ball would probably just KO it, or come very, very, very close to KOing it. But now you can Dragon Breath down, so that's good. So able to Dragon Breath down. And in comes Metagross. Metagross will be hit with this Dragon Claw, but it is pretty low, so it might be enough to pick up the knockout. But we do see a shield there. We're not going to be able to see the farm down, unfortunately. They do get to a Media Mash. So this Media Mash is going to KO, I imagine, as it does. Yeah, definitely want to farm down here. Get a lot of energy. Absolutely incredible gameplay. But Mewtwo comes in. But will 2 Drill Runs actually KO the Mewtwo? I actually don't know. Mewtwo's pretty squishy. It is enough. Another one. Well, you got to throw it every up. Able to throw it. Good. This is going to be enough to KO that Mewtwo, and that is going to be a beautiful win there. You love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. Let's go ahead and move on. Excadrill into Mamoswine. Okay. Are we seeing some? Are we seriously seeing some more lag? But either way, we're gonna go ahead and switch out to catch the move. Avalanche is still neutral damage. They're gonna go ahead and switch out into Yveltal. Okay, do they know about the Dazzling Gleam? I don't know. We're gonna see a shield. I don't know if Yveltal. I mean, some trainers might not be familiar with Meloetta's moveset. They might not know it has Dazzling Gleam. So we're gonna see super effective damage. Do they shield? I say no. They do shield, so nice shield by the opponent. Now they know that there's a Dazzling Gleam on that Meloetta. So we're going to see a Psyshock. I mean, Psyshock's not going to do much. But they still shield it, not knowing the counts. I mean, same as me. I do not know the counts on Meloetta. That would have seemed too early for me, but still, I mean, you'd rather be safe than sorry, right? Just going to go ahead and throw it just to get some damage off. And we're going to see this Excadrill come in. Excadrill is going to go ahead and go for the Rock Slide. And this Rock Slide is going to KO. Very nice. The opponent is out of shields, which is good. Mamoswine will get to an attack, but you gotta watch out for the Buildo, so we're gonna see a shield. It's gonna be an Avalanche, but that would still do a lot of damage. We're gonna see a Drill Run come out. Is it better to go throw the Drill Run or the Rock Slide against Mamoswine? Let me know in the chat. It's like I don't use Mamoswine too often at all. Actually, I don't know if I've ever used it. I think I have tried it like one set or something. But either way, Latios is going to go ahead and go for this Dragon Claw, and that's going to do a lot, and they're going to be able to throw an attack. Will this KO the Latios? Yes? It does not, but a Dragon Breath will. But look, they're like 2 HP. You can farm down. You love to see it. And that will be it for this one. Have a good day. Bye.